Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another retro unboxing. And today we're going to be opening up this beautiful, gorgeous Barbie. She's a collector's edition, and she's called the Promenade in the Park Barbie. It says great fashions throughout the 20th century, and she's from the 1910s. I do have quite a few from this collection to open up. I don't know if I'm going to be opening them. I'm not sure what the time frame is going to be about opening, so you know your best bet is to subscribe to my channel and keep a lookout for them. It looks as though my sister did open this Barbie up at one point in time for display, and then put her back in the box for storage. It may or may not be a good idea when you do that type of thing. Sometimes the back of the older boxes, especially if they're exposed to intense heat or moisture, what do you call it? The ink can actually lift up and stain the fabric of the outfits that they're in, so hopefully she's in okay shape. Let's take a look at the box though. If you guys can see from here, obviously she's called Promenade in the Park, so the background is like this brick walkway, and you can see this really awesome pond. You see a couple of people. Let's get this a little closer here. You can see a couple of people in the background walking, and you can see a little boy playing with his boats, some ducks and some geese and or a goose, probably swans, and then some flowers. And then the flowering continues on the front of the box to kind of give it that 3D effect over here in the corners. And then here's the top of the box, and here's the bottom of the box. It looks like she got her on sale for $19.99, but she originally was a $70 doll, which I can believe. Okay, so here's the back. I probably should be reading this to you guys, but it's a very long thing to read, so I'm gonna just give it a little bit of a close-up here, and then you guys can pause that if you'd like to read it yourself. But, it gives you a little bit of a backstory of the outfit and the role that women played in society during those times. And then, of course, along with that saying, you have a picture of Barbie in a display mode, and then a little bit of blurred out characters in the background, and they were probably the ones that were walking in the front of the box. And here's the side. You do have a little bit of those swans there with the flowers in the pond. And then the pond on this side has none, but it has some flowers and some lilies. So let's go ahead and take her out of her box here. Okay, so she's not attached by anything. And it does look like her outfit has a little bit of damage. Not badly. I think it's just dusty, maybe. I don't know. Probably could use a little bit of a cleanup. Oh, yeah. So, oh, wow, she's really, really pretty. So I don't know. Does this... I'm probably not going to remove her hair, her hat. So I bet you that it's probably pinned on somehow. But anyhow, so she does have a stand, so let's get that. Oh, look at her parasol, guys. So it's plastic, a plastic rod here. We have a black ribbon. And then it comes to a tamper right there. And then here is the umbrella part. It may or may not open, but I'm not going to open that up for you guys, because it's sealed with a ribbon here. So we're going to leave it like that. Okay. I do have a bottom part of the stand, but do I have a top part? That is the question of the moment. On the stand, it does have a sticker. And the sticker says, Promenade in the Park, Barbie. And then it says, the great fashions of 20th century. Okay, so we seem to not have the top part of the stand, which is fine, because it's probably somewhere amongst the dolls that she gave me. Since this box was opened, it probably fell out. But there's also something inside here that says, Barbie Bazaar, you are invited to join The Fascinating World of Barbie Doll Collectors. As you guys may or may not know, this is a collector's Barbie, and I think it's 14 plus. But on here, it gives you all the information that you need to know to subscribe to Barbie Bazaar. I wonder if this still exists, and I think I've said this before. I don't know if it does or not, but let's take a look at our main attraction here. See if I can get this to work properly here for us. Okay, so starting at the top, we have this very velvety, I don't know if it's real velour, it's probably like a velvet, like a crushed velvet black lining of the hat. And then it's the same up here on the top part. And then a smooth silk-like material on the bottom half. She also has two different feathers on the top. A white feather and a light blue. Oh, no, three. We have a black feather underneath. And then this cute faux white flower with little centerpieces for detail that are plastic. And this is, the flowers themselves are fabric. So she has a light brunette hair color. It looks like she has streaks of dark and light brunette in there. She has matching eyebrows. She has a nice blue shade to her eyes. I call it like a medium blue. And then she has a light blue eyeliner that goes on top. A little bit of cheek blushing, not too bad. And then a nude colored lip. She has these really cute dangly earrings that are pearls and I don't know, a black bead. So you got black beads and white beads, and they get a little bit of a dangle to them, but it's solid dangle, so they're not gonna come loose on you or anything. She does have some faux pearls around her neck as a choker. And she has a tall neck shirt that has some pinstriping, if you guys can see that there, but it is all white. It does need a little bit of cleaning. It's a little dusty. And it has long sleeves that are kind of a scrunch style. She does not have articulation on the elbows, but she does have articulation in the shoulders that go back and forth here. So she's got the long arms, not the bent ones. This jacket, I think, is removable, but it's pinned on with thread, so I'm not going to actually take it off for you. But Blaze, come on now, don't play with the box. She has, it's a really good quality, almost I want to say almost couch type fabric that they use for the light blue jacket that has a quarter sleeve, and then it has a black, I don't know if that's black, I would say black. Yeah, black pinstriping. Two of them at the edge of each sleeve. And then the same material is used to line the outer part of the collar of her jacket. And then we have swirls that are... This fabric? Okay, yes, it's done in fabric. It's not painted on or embroidered, so that's fabric. And it's soft, almost kind of like... Yes, it's soft like the velour on our hat. These are real buttons. They don't do anything, but they are sewn on buttons. And the sewn on buttons... Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. She has, right here, I think this is a skirt line. Let me just check. Okay. She has snap-on metal buttons that go around this belt. And I don't know if this belt is part of the skirt. Nope, it's a separate piece. So this belt goes around here, and this is a skirt, done in the same fabric as the matching jacket, and it's long, very long, and this part of the dress only goes down to a little bit above her ankle, and then it has a little bit of a slit here that is actually sewn onto the fabric, but there's these buttons right here. It's probably meant to be buttons, but they're not buttons. They are buttons, but they're not like the buttons that unbutton. Does that make sense? And then underneath, we have this pleated, I guess you want to call it, a pleated skirt that has... Is this printed on? This is some kind of... Sorry, guys. I believe this is a print, but it's very strong of a print. I can't tell if it's a different fabric that's No, it's printed. But it's beautiful. And then underneath, she does have a tulle. Is this a skirt or are these pants? A tulle skirt. I don't know why, she just does. I guess it gives it a little bit more of a stiffness. She has gorgeous shoes here, guys. I don't know if I want to show. If you want to check out these, they are a light gray, and they have the tips and the heels are painted in black. She has the old click knees for articulation down there. She can sit or stand. She's a little squeaky. And then her head obviously is on that ball joint, so it goes up and around. Just to show you the back of her dress here. So everything in here on this girl is fastened with actual snaps, actual metal snaps, not Velcro, not elastic. So that's good. It keeps from having the pull, so it keeps from getting pulled and stuff like that. So yeah, that basically is her. She would stand like this. I'll show you guys if I could find the other part of her stand. And the parasol, I think, came elastic to her hand like this, so that she could hold it, because there is a little bit of a remnants of an elastic that's been faded. But other than that, that's basically all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned. We do have more dolls coming from the 20th century of fashion. Bye, guys.